Such exciting news for the channel, we hit over 1,000 subscribers. I'm thrilled that all y'all enjoyed what I've made enough to stick around, and even more excited to keep doing what I'm doing and entertaining all of you. In honor of the 1,000 subs, I've set up a Discord server so we can all hang out and keep in touch. You can find the link in the description below, and since I've just relocated my camp recently, I figured I'd make this video to showcase the last 3 camps that I've had. I always try to add a little bit of unique flair, so let me show you what I've made. Back in March, I was all about staying away from people and having a nice secluded location near Cranberry Bog. So I settled on a nice lake above this bear here. You'll see some of my earlier footage shot here. Enemies usually spawn up on that cliff, and I have my little garden set up here. Cooking up front. And from the entrance, we have a separate bathroom. It's not very private though, I wouldn't use it while there were guests around. I got my basic kitchen and living room open concept set up here, my desk and some posters along the wall leading upstairs, nice and cozy. Leads right up to the bedroom where the magic doesn't happen because this isn't an MXR mods video. I really wanted a walk-in closet, so I made one. My workstations are outside on the patio with my power generator. I was really proud of this little hideaway location for a while, and then I started seeing other people's spots. Back inside, the living area opens up to the stairwell to the water. Across the lake, there's some radstags or opossums that show up here, so it's a great source of food for the carnivore in me. I try to make my buildings as believable as possible, not those floating Fortnite abominations that you might see, so I use posts and flooring where it looks appropriate. Finish this location off with a makeshift fishing dock, a little music, and some great views. Next up, we have the camp that all my recent videos have been shot in. Location-wise, I normally go for places with water and a view, which is what you get here at the lake outside Thunder Mountain. I've had my place here for about 2 months. It took me a few hours to craft what I had in mind. I wanted a more aquaponics garden setup with a bar up top, especially with wanting to keep corn and razor grain in my camp for crafting alcohol. To the side of the camp, I kept my water purifiers. There used to be more, but I needed to make some budget space. Back inside is the garden. I use these conduits to make this framework to give it the appearance of watering and lighting system for my crops, with some open flooring for the water areas. And if you notice, I use posts on the top of these walls here to give it more of an open air concept. Down this way, we have a Brahma pen for old Appa. I added a couple little touches to make this feel a bit more like home, a little more immersive. And Appa's really not the biggest fan of me right now, as I'm mutated with Plague Walker. Alright, and now we're off to the interior. The vendor is here now in place of where I normally kept my piano. To the left is the bathroom. Inside we have our shower and a few other necessities with some posters plastered on the wall like at any bar. And the back of my fermenter is showing through the wall here, which kind of gives it that indoor plumbing look. This camp was my studio kitchen public bar build, starting with the kitchen. Really, I like the way this place turned out. This is where you normally see me shooting all my recipe videos. And there's even a 3rd floor I'll show you soon. Let's head out to the workshop area. I kept it compact and efficient. As efficient as it could be anyways. Oh, and this loft was a serious pain to set up, but I persisted and I feel like it really paid off. Once you get up to the bed, you'll see that there's a view of the lake here. Really peaceful. Alright, back into the main area where the bar is. With this switch here, if you can get to it, it opens up to the views where you can sit down here with a brew and a friend, relax and take it all in. And now for my newest camp. I wanted to be closer to the more populated areas to sell some surplus stuff that I had in my stash. Had my eye on this spot for a while, near the top of the world. I went for a mini Agora, which is a Greek gathering place that often had a market. Building this was a lot of fun. It took quite a while though, but so worth it. I really had to MacGyver that whole angel setup up there to make it look just right, but I think it looks great. And I had no idea you could put lights on the fountain like this. I love the way that looks. Of course, we gotta keep this place a little classy with a place to play some music. Let's start down here in the workbench area. We have a shower for guests to keep them clean. Everything here is simple, close together, and efficient. I like this little open drop here, so you can still get onto the rocks and hop down to the water if you need to. I'm pretty sure this is the spawn point for all my visitors as well. Back around and going upstairs, let's check out the inside. Oh, I named my place Agora of Appalachia. Figured it was fitting. Right off to the left, we have our studio, kitchen, and general gathering area with my collection of clocks and a couple other things. I still feel like this wall looks empty, but I'll fill it out eventually. The vending is down this way. I wanted 4 to sell as much as possible, so we have a little waiting area here for my guests and a jump into the water for those who are brave enough. Hoping that is a spot that I can help people out with their swimming badge too. Alright, let me show you down below. Out the side entrance we have our Old Man Winter effigy, the scout collection for you campers out there, and our power generator. Set this place up so people can rest when they visit. I really wish the terrain rendered properly. It would look a lot better otherwise. And what I really love about this spot is it has this little cavern here. I tried to place a mirror ball in here and it glitched inside the rock, but hey, we can still see it, so works for me. I was thinking of putting some crops in this boat here with the rug glitch, but I'll have to check my budget. And along this rug path and up, we have water purifiers and our acid extractor. And like I said earlier, it is really important to me that my camp looks actually supported, so I added some posts in and some tables and other items that look like they could help hold the place up. Like this sign here, I love it. Yeah, and that floating post was really bothering me as well. Now that it's starting to get a little bit darker, let's go back and check out the garden area. Beautiful. Gotta say, I'm really proud of this one. Planning on sticking around for a while. Let's head back upstairs to the patio and get a sweeping view of the place. Oh, and it looks like we have a customer. I hope you all enjoyed checking out my camp as much as I enjoyed making them. And for those of you subscribed to help me get to that 1,000 sub mark, thank you again so much. And if you're not subscribed, I make Fallout 76 guides and variety content, so be sure to like and sub if you'd like to see more. I'm Wickedy, and until next time, bye!